Hello out there. Welcome to another episode of Clicked, where we sit down with some of Deltek's brightest stars, learn more about their journey and what makes them so successful. I'm your host, DK, and today we'll be sitting with Julian Stubbs, an SDR who serves under the Project Portfolio Management Team, or BPM team, under Sean Mitchell. He's going to share with us what has made him so successful up to this point. So, Julian, thanks so much for joining us on Clicked. How are you doing today?
Thank you for having me, DK.
Awesome, man. I'm glad you're here. We're super excited. So just to get a little look behind the curtain here, I guess we're just going to jump right into things. You tell me a little bit about yourself and what brought you here to Deltek.
Well, let's see. I'm originally from Chicago, Illinois. I had moved to a little town in West Virginia when I was about midway through my high school career. The town was called Fairmont. It was literally just outside the WVU campus. And then I moved to Herndon, Northern Virginia a few years ago, where I kind of began to dabble in retail and, sales. And a friend actually recommended Deltek. And at the time, I didn't know exactly what Deltek did. But after I did the research, I was like, yeah, I think I could do that.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad that you found a home here at Deltek. You're making some serious waves, man. Last month, you hit over 140% attainment, man. That's crushing it, and you should be really proud of yourself. Can you tell us, I don't know, how you were able to go out getting that done? What attributed to your success along the way?
So, it took longer to get to that point than I would have actually have preferred. But if I'm being honest, it wasn't just me. It was my teammates. It was Sean. It was my reps. They all kept pushing me to do better. And I realized that I wasn't giving myself the credit that I actually deserved when it came to me doing certain things. And so when I began calling certain accounts or certain contacts, I would notice that I wasn't as direct as I should have been. And so when I changed that and also changed how direct I needed to be in my emails, I saw things begin to change, and for the positive.
That's awesome.
And that's pretty much what's happened so far.
Well, it sounds like you're really applying the things that you've learned along the way, right? You're leveraging the right people, you're collaborating, and that's key to success for so much of what we do. Tell us, Julian, what do you do to stay motivated along the way? What are the things that you do to break up the monotony of the typical SDR day?
So music. It's a huge motivator for me. It helps me get in the zone every morning. If everything becomes really overwhelming and I need to step away from the computer, I will have a whole Rocky moment where I'm listening to Eye of the Tiger and I'm running up the stairs, all 5 stairs that I have here. And I'll listen to, a bunch of different songs and then get myself back in the zone. And just remember to never give up, because at the end of the day, this is what we do. And if we give up, then, what's going to happen?
I think you have to find ways to keep things fresh and interesting along the way. And it sounds like you've done that, man. So Julian, the question that we're all waiting to hear you answer, right? When did it all just click for you?
So I would say that it began to click when our team had a meeting with Natalie Moyes, one of the PPM reps in England. And she said to us that you guys have to take some of this pressure off of your shoulders. You're not selling anything. I sell things. You don't sell things. The only thing you're responsible for is putting the customer in front of me. And so once I began to notice that, it was like that aha moment, or like, the easy button when you used to go to, Staples, where once you began to kind of put that in your frame of mind that, okay, if I just have to put you in front of her, I don't need to overthink this process. So literally within the second or third call that I had created an opportunity because the person was just interested in wanting to know some more information. So I was like, oh, okay, I can do this.
Man, sometimes that's where it takes you, right? You're like, wow, I can't see the forest through the trees at times. I get it. I think we've all been there. So I think it's awesome what you've been able to achieve so far. It's even more awesome for us to be able to sit down and get to know you a little bit better, learn what's been fueling your success. So thank you so much for sharing your story with us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. Everyone, thank you for joining us on another session of Clicked. We will see you next time.